This fish roll recipe, we are combining yeast and baking powder. And at the end of this video, you're going to be finding out how many fish rolls we're going to be getting from 1 kg of flour. Welcome back to my channel. We are using Titus fish for this recipe. If you know me very well, you know I'm a fan of egg fish. But for this recipe, I said we're going to be using Titus fish. We're going to be boiling it with just water and salt. I'm not going to add in any ingredients or any spice because I'm going to be spicing my fish while frying. Just cover and allow it to simmer or cook for like 5 to 10 minutes. Then you get ready for the next process. Some of you sent me a message that how about fish roll using yeast and baking powder, and that's why I am giving you this recipe. Now we're going to separate our fish like so. I like cutting my Titus fish like this, just taking out the head alone because it makes it easy for me to debone and to separate. I use a white plate or platter. I'm going to just use my fingers to mesh my fish while I take out as much bones as possible. Please take out as much bones as possible from your fish. Your customers will love it and your fish roll definitely will be more enjoyable. Add in some vegetable oil to your pan, add in some chopped onions, go on now to add in garlic and ginger paste, like half teaspoon of your garlic and half teaspoon of your ginger paste, and some chopped pepper or atarudo. Now, this my pepper is colored pepper, like a little bit of green and yellow colored pepper or atarudo. So it's not so hot. It just adds a little bit of flavor to my fish roll filling. You can add bell peppers if you like, spring onions, just to spice up your fish roll filling a bit. But I just wanted to keep my simple. Add in your curry, your thyme, and a little bit of blended chili pepper just to spice up your fish roll filling a bit. Add in salt and more and seasoning cube to taste. Make sure you do not overdo it with your seasoning and your salt. Make sure you taste along while seasoning. Fry for a while until you get a slightly crispy texture. Set your fish roll filling aside and let's go on to the next process. We are using 2 eggs for this recipe. I'm going to add in 1 cup of normal temperature water, add in half cup of sugar, then salt to taste. Mix it together and set aside. This will help your egg to be fully dissolved in your liquid and also mix properly with your flour without having little bits of lumps. I'm going to go on now to add in 1 kg of flour to a wide deep bowl. I'm going to add in um my baking powder and my yeast. We are using half tablespoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of your instant yeast. So I'm going to add my instant yeast now to my flour. Then of course 100 grams of butter. I would advise you use instant yeast for this recipe. You do not want to add too much yeast. You just want your fish roll to be light and fluffy and quite enjoyable. You will love this fish roll recipe. Add in your liquid into your flour. I went on to add an extra half cup of water. I kneaded my dough a bit until it's this smooth and well put together. Cover and allow it to rest for like 5 to 10 minutes. This is very important. It just allows the ingredients to get into your dough properly before you go on out to the main process. If this is your first time of stopping by my channel, you're so welcome. If you have been here before, good to have you here once again. And if you haven't subscribed, come on now. What are you waiting for? To subscribe to Debbie's Kitchen, do like and share. Comment and tell me what you think about this recipe. We're going to divide our dough into many portions. We are going for 70 grams now for all our dough. This will help our fish rolls to look even and one won't be looking bigger than the other. Roll like so using this your mini hand roller. Dust the surface with a little bit of flour and your roller with a little bit of flour to prevent it from getting stuck to your dough. Brush one part of the edge of your dough with egg or water. I prefer egg. This will help seal in your fish rolls properly so that while frying, your fish roll will not loosen up in the oil or your fish spilling out of the oil. Seal like so. Roll your fish roll like so while pushing backwards carefully. This will help tighten up your fish roll and help it to properly seal up and make it look good and well put together. Set it aside in your tray and heat up your oil on medium heat. Once your oil is hot enough, place your fish roll in there. Your oil shouldn't be too hot. So you can put a little bit of onions, chopped onions into your oil. Once it starts bubbling slightly, go on now to add in your fish roll. Stir your fish roll continuously until you have this yummy looking golden brown look. Take them out of the oil, set in a sieve or salvet, and yeah, this is what we got at the end of the day. At After frying all my fish rolls, I got 24 pieces of this yummy looking fish roll recipes from 1 kg of flour. Now, what I love about these fish rolls is that they are light and fluffy on the inside. You will love it and they are so enjoyable. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Do like, share, and subscribe, and see you in my next one. God bless you.